Tumelo Madlala, that's a close friend to slain footballer Senzo Meyiwa, will continue with his testimony in the High Court sitting in Pretoria today. Now, Madlala was in the house at the time of Meyiwa's murder and has detailed how Meyiwa pinned one of the two intruders to the wall before he was fatally shot. Our reporter Linda Mnisi is watching developments. He joins us now live just outside court. And Linda, perhaps it's worth taking a few steps back. I mean, what else did Tumelo have to say yesterday as we anticipate his cross-examination today?
Well, you'll remember, Ayanda, Tumelo Madlala was one of the people who was in the house at the time of this fatal shooting, and he's detailed really what happened. I think he ended his testimony yesterday detailing what exactly happened when the intruders entered into the house. He described a short person with dreadlocks, big eyes, who was wearing a caramel-like jacket and a hat which had, sketches of black and white. And he says this person did not say a lot, really. All he did was to ask for money and their cell phones. He says that Longwe Twala, who is the son of Chico Twala and at the time was dating Kelly Kumalo's sister, Zandi Kumalo, got up and pushed the intruder and then exited through the kitchen door. He goes on to detail how this gave an opportunity for Kelly Kumalo to run into a different bedroom, and that's where she saw, in fact, the second intruder who was in the kitchen. Tumelo then later details how Senzo Meyiwa pinned the second intruder to the wall, and he also went to the second intruder and hit him with a fist. He says he then went into a bedroom where the first, and also noticed Kelly Kumalo as well as her mother Gladness Kumalo and Zandi Kumalo, the sister of Kelly Kumalo, assaulting the first intruder. So he ended his testimony really being emotional, detailing how when he came out of the bedroom that he went in to hide, he heard people calling Senzo's name, and when he got out, that's where he saw Senzo laying in between a couch and a TV stand, and he was laying, he displayed to the court. It's just so unfortunate that the viewers at home were not able to see the manner in which he was just describing how he was laying on the side between, the couch as well as the TV stand. So he was basically detailing Senzo Meyiwa's last moment and perhaps supporting the theory of this 636 docket that there were intruders. I think, Ayanda, a lot of people were anticipating what the story would be from the people who were in the house, and for now he seems to be sticking to the story that there were intruders in the house.
Very quick one there, Linda. You mentioned that we couldn't necessarily see, his expression yesterday, and that's because the decision was taken to not show his face. Was that just for yesterday, or do we anticipate that to be the case for the remainder of his time in the dock?
That will be made clear, Ayanda, when court starts today. You'll remember that he's the first witness, and after the issues that played out in relation to the media yesterday, the court did make a ruling around what could be seen and what could not be seen. So we'll hear during these proceedings if we will continue, in that particular fashion. My big suspicion is that the court will continue in the way that it did to protect the witness and, of course, make sure that he is not, exposed and has cameras on his face. For now, that's how his testimony has been led throughout the proceedings yesterday, and we're expecting it to continue for today.
Linda Mnisi, thanks very much indeed. Linda's live to us there from just outside the High Court sitting in Pretoria.